So I was messing around with the battery on the camper, and I mentioned the other day that internal charger was on and it had gotten kind of hot, and I checked it and it didn't really have the kind of current in it should have, and I also didn't see a lot of battery acid in it. Sometimes when you overheat one, it cooks the battery acid out, and I was thinking, well, I could put water in it, or I could reclaim the battery acid out of one of these old batteries I got sitting around here. So that's what that is. I just drained the acid out of that battery into a bucket. I've got a little container here that had battery acid, and I bought my motorcycle battery, and I think I can use it to suck the acid out of the bucket and squirt it into there. And if I have any extra left over, I'll just store it in that container, or in some sort of plastic container that the acid won't eat through for the next time. So I wouldn't recommend doing this at home. Probably don't recommend playing with battery acid too much, but I'm careful. I'm being careful not to get it on me or the clothes or anything that I don't want to have disintegrated. So anyway, I'll let you know how this turns out. So this is the container that battery acid came in for the motorcycle. And what I can do is I can squeeze it, compress the plastic, and put this tube down into the battery acid, and then let the plastic expand. When it expands, it pulls the acid out of the battery back into here. Should be able to put that hose over into here and put a little bit of acid into each one of those cells without spilling it on me. By the way, anybody that watches my channel, please don't ever do things I do. I have people all the time telling me I ain't doing it right and I'm going to get myself killed, and they could be right. I ain't no professional. This ain't no how-to channel. I don't recommend anybody doing anything that I do. I just do it because I'm too old and stubborn and dumb to know better. That don't mean y'all have to be. Y'all observe the highest standards in quality workmanship or whatever, and don't think that just because you see me doing something it's okay to do it, because it might not be okay. I might be, y'all might read in the paper that I've been swooped off to the hospital at any moment, so just don't do it, okay? I guess what I'm trying to say is I ain't gonna be responsible for you, and if you watch my channel and you think, oh, it's okay for me to do it because he did it, well, then you know, whatever befalls you, I am not going to be responsible for. I don't want y'all doing that. Okay? If I said enough about that, or do I need to go on further? Because if I have, I'll stop talking. I'm really surprised at how much battery acid this thing was down. Quite a lot, actually. I like this little container. It works really well. I'm sucking this out of a big old 5-gallon bucket, getting it to go back down in here. That's working out really good. I got a refill. Alrighty then, I'm going to let this charge up slowly. I've got it set on slow charge, and there ain't no big rush about it. We'll let it charge for a while, and then I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll see about it later. Okay.